So for now, let's test this new endpoint. Back in Postman, so this is the request we had for creating new users. Now to save time and repeat this request in the future, we can save this, give it a name here, let's say register user. Now here we can create a new collection. Let's call this Vidly. And now if you look to the left here, you can see our Vidly collection. In this collection, we have this request template for registering a new user. So in the future, we can simply click on this to re-execute this request. We don't have to open a new tab, fill out the details and so on. So that's just a simple tip for you. Now, let's close this. Back here, I'm going to open up a new tab to test our authentication endpoint. So post to localhost API/auth. In the body of the request, we're going to send a JSON object. So here we set the email. The email for the user I have in my database is programmingwithmosh10@gmail.com. And our plain text password, the one that I used, was 12345. So send. All right, you can see this is hanging here, so something is not right. So back in the terminal, here's the error. Joy is not defined. Because we defined a new validate function here, we use joy, but we forgot to import it on the top. So here in auth.js, on the top, we need to import joy. Okay, let's send this request one more time. Send, okay. We got a 200 response, beautiful. And here's the body of our response, true, perfect. Now, if I change this password to something else, send, we get a bad request, invalid email or password, perfect. Now let's set the password to 12345, a valid password, but an invalid email. So send, again, we get the same generic message. So our new endpoint is functioning properly. In the next lecture, we're going to modify the response we return here and use what we call a JSON Web Token.